to Mitford Pottery. Today's video for you, it's a continuation of our lamp and decorations from our previous live stream. So this is going to be the sodium silicate version of our lamp. 1.8 kilograms of ES5 earthstone white stoneware clear on the wheel, like so. So going to throw it. This one is going to have a sort of like a ginger jar lid, like quite a tall finial lid, which is where the lamp fitting is going to attach. So bit of a two-parter. Get the camera down so we can see what's going on. About there. Hopefully we're getting a bit of height, so we'll start there. Hopefully we're getting a bit of height on it. You never do know. Shadows. We need a lamp, and we need to go that way a bit. Bring me lamp over. 1 second. You will have to excuse the noise in a minute. Because the kiln's been on and it's a bit warm in here, so the fan will be buzzing about shortly. Right. Here we go. Right. See that on. So we'll get it centered first. Bit of water on, push it on. Probably do a couple of cones on these. Just to prep the clay a little bit. That's our first one. And we're cornering them up one more time. So this is going to be slightly different to our last lamp, courtesy of a subscriber of mine, Alan Fitzgerald, who gave us the idea. I see it on a previous live stream. Him and Jon, who are now my main mods, came up with the creative ideas, so I'm trying to do them justice. Right, so we're going to centre it down. So just push that down into the middle. Get it centred. Who's that? Right, and one of the things I have noticed recently, I've done a couple of larger throws. Now when I throw, I'm trying to squash it back down into a really small ball of clay. The clay's too big, so I'm not trying to squash it down as far. Concentrate on the centering more than anything. Fine tune that, that's alright. Right, put a hole in. We'll dip our thumb in the middle. Keep going until it dries out, about there. Bit further, like that. Now normally I would go all the way through because we usually cut the base out to put the fitting in because it has a sealed top, but for this one, because it's going to have a top you can remove, we're going to leave a little base in. I need a pin tool. Come here, pin tool. Need a pin tool. Let's see what we've got. About right, it's about our centimetre, so we've got a little bit to play with. A little bit to play with, so go a tiny bit further. Right, now I'm going to open it out. So I'm pushing my whole of my finger against the side of that wall of clay. About sort of 1.5 inches ish in diameter. Don't know what that is in new money. What's that? About 6 centimetres or so, something like that. Now I'm going to put my sponge on, get rid of the water, and also compact the base a bit. Right, we'll keep it at that speed for now, and we'll do our initial lift. So I'm going to use the thumb Hsinchuen Lin technique, so just going to gently nip the clay just to set that initial throw. Lost a little bit there, not too much. So I'll reduce the speed now. Some water on it. Now we don't want it to get wide, so I'm going to collar it right back in. I want to compact the top, keep that nice and stable. And keep going. Right, so push in, push out, grab that clay. Less pressure as we get to the top. Like so. Compact that top edge again. So to gain a bit of height and keep it narrowed in, to make sure it's wet enough, I'm going to collar it right in from the bottom. Good one to watch for this is Pottery. He tends to he can throw really high stuff. He does it a little bit like this. He's who I copy off. So I'm going to push right in at the bottom. Collar that cylinder all the way up to the top. So it contains our cylinder till we get the desired height. And then we throw again. So back to the bottom, push in, push out. Less pressure as we get about halfway. Keep going. Get the hands working as a pair as soon as you can. All the way to the top. And we're not losing too much clear, that's alright. And we've got a bit of height going on. Now, because this is going to be a sodium silicate, we don't want to go too thin, because we're going to push it back out. So what I do want to do is just gently collar that in. That's not bad for height. I think we can do one more. Keep on top of the water. Yeah, I think one more. What do I need? I was thinking of something. We need a wooden rib. We'll need a wooden rib. What else do I need? Got a sponge, got that. Wooden rib. We'll need a metal rib. Metal rib. What else? I was thinking of something that we needed. I can't think. What was it? What was it, man? Think. Got our sodium silicate, got our brush, got our heat gun. Can't think. It'll come to us in a minute. Right, so we are going to our last pull, so I'm going to go push it in at the bottom, get our clear. Just to get a height. Where's our roller? We'll go in old money first. So what we got there, just over 9 inches tall, which is about 23 centimeters for those who want to know. So you got to remember, it's going to get a sort of finial on as well, so it's going to be a bit higher. Right, so what I want to do, I want to get this surface nice and compact, ready for our sodium silicate. So I'm going to use a wooden rib. Just tidy that base up, get rid of that little bit of clear. And then I want to get the hand inside, so I'm not expanding it at all at the minute. I'm pushing clear against the rib. Smooth that surface off, and then what I want to do, just on the outside, get some water on there, do our top. And narrow that in one last time. Because it's going to expand. I'm going to get my hand in to push it out. So I'm just going to push that belly in a bit. So I've really pushed into the base so they get a nice narrow base, hopefully. That's alright, yeah. So I'm going to push it out, and the crackle's going to sort of fade off as we get to there, and then we'll finish the top off. Right, so I've got to remember what I haven't done sodium silicate for a while, so I've got to remember what to do now. So I'm going to get rid of all the water inside and out. Just run the sponge up, get rid of all the excess water. Right, so now for the sodium silicate, which is going to go in a second, we need the surface nice and smooth, so I'm going to use the metal rib this time. I'm going to lose a bit of speed, and we're just going to pick a mark just above the base, so that's going to be the foot. It scrapes all that wet clear off the outside. Right, we're ready for sodium silicate. Right, I've got to get it. I did have it ready, but I put it over there out the way. 1 second. So it's very weird stuff, this. So sodium silicate, this is from Bath Pottery Supplies. And it's sort of crunchy, so try not to get it on your pottery tools and stuff like that. And balance that there. So go nice and slow. Dip our paintbrush in there, so I'm going to go to about there. You're putting a layer of the sodium silicate on. Go a bit faster, I think. So painting that on to give it a nice coat of sodium silicate. Right, now I want to go down to that mark we made, so not quite to the base. Run that nearly all the way at the top. There, so that's the sodium silicate bit done. As he knocks his pottery tools onto the floor. Goodness me! Right, next bit, we've got to dry that off. Dreaded heat gun. So this will be a bit noisy, so I'll edit this bit out. So I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, so that's now dry, and I have made a major mistake. Well, we're going to colour it first, and I've never coloured it. So this is a test piece. Drat, never coloured it. Right, so it's a dry run, or a wet run. Right, so we're going to spin that. Now we're going to get some water on the inside, so I tend to just don't want it on the outside. Run it down my fingers like that. Just get a bit of water on there. Water on the hands. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to start to push the clay out right at the bottom. And well, I hope I haven't pushed that out too far so it collapses. So what I'm going to do, in case it does collapse on us, we'll have a look at the crackle in a minute. I'm just going to give the bottom a bit of heat. Do us. Right, we'll stop it there. See what the. Oh yeah, that's crackled nice. That. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sort of try and straighten that edge off, so it's not just like a random bump. Get to there, and then we'll lift it a little bit, and then we'll make a top. We might as well do a top for it as well. So I'm going to go nice and slow. Some water on my hand. So I'm just going to gently press on the clay, just like that. That's nice. Not bad. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to narrow that bit in. I don't want water on all over it, so I'm just going to give the sponge, put a bit of moisture on there. And then we're going to narrow that back in a bit. So just to the top of the crackle there. All the way at the top. And what I do want, I'm going to sort of get rid of that bump there. So I'm going to push the clay against the wooden rib just to take that curve out of it. That's not bad. Very 70s looking shape that is. Very 70s looking shape. So I'm just going to compact the top. Like that. You know, with chamois. Nice. Get the water out the middle. So like we said, this, because I forgot to colour it, so we'll have a stop of it. And that's a nice delicate crackle on it, that is. I like that. I like it a lot. That's going to stop as a vase, that. So that'll get glazed. This will be a light glaze and washed off to expose it, I think. That's a nice shape, that is. Right, get this ready to get out the way. Then we'll try and do a proper one with a colour. And just get that bit out of the way. I'm not going to put that because that might have sodium silicate on it, so leave it like that. Now because we've dried this with a heat gun, it's quite firm. So hopefully when we wire it, that'll lift off quite easy. Right, nice and slow. run the wire through, get a little mini bat, dry our hands. Spin the wheel as we lift, that's it. Onto there. Get close up with the crackle. There you are, not bad. Right, I'm going to do another one. Hopefully, remember the colour this time, but that will be in another video. Right, thanks for watching. Remember, clear is the way. I'm just going to prep this and we're going to do another one of them. But this time, with a bit of colour on it. I want to get the colour first, so don't forget. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.